I'm Tom.
Kitty.
And I'm Ebony.
Welcome to the Wheel of Time Community Show, produced by DragonMount.com, sponsored by Tor Books, as well as all you awesome folks over on Patreon. I'm your host, Tom, and we're back for our third show. It's pretty exciting for me. Hopefully it is for some of you too. It's like a trilogy of shows. Let's make this episode kind of like The Dragon Reborn, or Return of the King, Storm of Swords, Oathbreaker, Return of the Jedi. I guess as long as it's not like the Matrix Revolutions. Anyway, we're all pretty excited, so let's just dive right in. First up is some news about the Amazon Prime TV show for the Wheel of Time. And for the latest news and updates, we're going to go to our senior Hollywood television show production correspondent specialist, Kitty Rollo. Kitty, are you there?
Hi, Tom. I'm here.
All right, I'm fiending for some WoT TV show news. Hit me with it.
Absolutely nothing.
What? What about all the leaks and rumors and stuff there?
I'm sure there's a lot of things happening on set and behind the scenes, but officially speaking, there's nothing new to report. We've had a few Instagram story posts from some of the actors, like this one of Joshua Stradowski, the actor who plays Randall Thor, looking all jacked in the weight room. But that's about it. We're here to report solid Wheel of Time news. With a show this complex, of course there's going to be rumors, the occasional leak, blurry set photos, and things of that nature. But here on this show, we're going to talk about what is known, confirmed, and announced. Sure, we'll do a little speculation now and then, but we would like to encourage everyone to not get too caught up in the rumor mill.
All right, fair enough. Integrity, I like it. Should probably get some of that. So what can we look forward to next?
Well, WoT Wednesday isn't far off. They happen on the first Wednesday of every month. That means that their next episode will air just a couple of days after this one. You can follow them on the hashtag WoT Wednesday on social media, or find out on @WoTOnPrime on Instagram and Twitter. Dragonmount will have full coverage, of course, on their social media.
All right, cool. That means we'll have some awesome, sweet TV show news for our next episode in a couple weeks.
You got it. And don't forget that Dragonmount has a bi-weekly blog series called Adam's Wheel of Television. The latest episode talks about the impact that Amazon's show could have on the sales of the books, as well as the Wheel of Time fandom in general.
Thanks, Kitty.
Bye, Tom.
All right. We joke, but Kitty made a great point. We're in the business of Wheel of Time news. On this show, we're going to not report on the leaks and the rumors. We're going to focus on the official news. That being said, there are plenty of others who will theorize into every tiny rumor and leak that crops up. And speaking of theories, that will lead us into something I'm pretty excited about, something very special that we all prepared for you today. It's our very first guest segment. And who better than the Tamerlan and founder of THEORYLAND himself for our first guest segment? Matt Hatch. Folks have been speculating on the mysteries of the Wheel of Time on THEORYLAND since 1998. THEORYLAND also plays host to one of the best Wheel of Time research tools on the internet, which is the interview database. That's where every public word that Jordan and now Sanderson has ever said about the series is documented. He was Toastmaster of the second JordanCon. You can also find his name in the dedication of Book 13, Towers of Midnight. In addition to being a beta reader for the book, in Chapter 31, readers will encounter an innkeeper named Hatch, the owner of the Dusty Wheel Inn in Camelin. Nowadays, you can actually join Matt and his friends in the Dusty Wheel on YouTube, where he conducts live weekly shows discussing the upcoming Amazon Prime TV show. Oh, and obviously he still runs THEORYLAND. Simply put, he's one of the most dedicated WoT fans around. Please welcome my friend, Matt Hatch.
Oh, hey, Tom. Thanks for having me on.
Of course, man, of course. That's quite a list of accomplishments you got there. I mean, I knew about them all, but to hear him set out all on a list like that, it's pretty impressive.
Well, I guess that's why they call me a hardcore fan freak.
A what?
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Back in the day, one of our members, Frenzy, went to a San Jose Barnes & Noble book signing for one of the Wheel of Time books. And people in the line were talking about all the online Wheel of Time communities like Dragonmount, WoTmania, and one brought up THEORYLAND. Another one said, yeah, they're the hardcore fan freaks. Well, she came back and told us the story, and Ever since then, we just embraced it. Hardcore fan freaks forever.
Alrighty then. It's quite a story. All right. So you're an expert in WoT theories. You've been coming up with them for 20 years?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can say that I've heard just about every Wheel of Time theory a few times. For now, at least, just about almost 22 years.
Sorry. 22. Gods, we're old. Yeah, anyway. Do you have any interesting, crazy, loony theories that you want to share with us related to the TV show?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to do that. So I was just working on this last night. You see, Rafe Judkins has actually hinted at this very theory. So when he said, I really like Logain and plan to not only retain, but expand his role in the series. So I feel like it's kind of obvious. Logain is the Dragon Reborn.
Slow your roll there for a second, Hotshot. You think Logain and not Rand is going to be the Dragon Reborn for the TV show?
Exactly. I mean, he has an expanded role in the series. Min's viewing that it shouted of glory and power to come. Look, we all know Logain has been destined for glory. He just had to wait for the television series. And if we were being honest, Rand was never comfortable playing that part anyway. So...
And Winter Night? The attack on Emmett's Field? Moiraine coming to find the dragon in the Two Rivers?
Look, you're exactly right. That's when Moiraine Sedai, a secret member of the Red Aja, begins to make her way to the...
The Red Aja what?
Dude, I got it. You happen to be one of those that believes that story that's been cooked up all about Moiraine and Swan Sanche and how they have this mission to save the world. Right. Here's an Aes Sedai who devotes her life to find and control this male channeler is of the Blue Aja. Right. Now you're going to tell me that Grendel killed Asmodine.
But, what?
Look.
This is how it's happened. While the White Tower is going to protect Logain, the real Dragonborn, Moiraine is going to infiltrate the rebellious region of Angmar called the Two Rivers to capture the false dragon Ray Althor. This seems to be epic. Remember, she's been searching for this false dragon for years.
There's no break in the world under her watch.
But what about the Trollocs Rafe tweeted about? And Rand's friends?
Okay, yeah.
Moiraine is going to get lucky here. It's a mix of these stubborn and resourceful people with rivers with attacked by the Dark One's minions sent to kidnap Rand and then take him up as his champion. Moiraine's going to take advantage of this
Action. Make her way to the farmhouse where, after this
amazing sword fighting Rand and Tam, during which Tam's been wounded, so I just briefly grab the sword before they arrive, and then Moiraine is going to kidnap Rand, fight through Dark Friends and, Mirror and more Trollocs on her way to the White Tower where she's going to gentleman. Come on, time to know the Dark One's treasure, and set Rand Althor as his champion for Tridents.
Yeah, but about his friends, they're going to survive the attack, and now Nynaeve and the crew are going to try to track
Down Moiraine, because you know just how much she hates the Moiraine that I just tried to kill her. No, seriously, think about it. Moiraine thought she just come in, take some of the Two Rivers without repercussion. Now Nynaeve knows. I can't wait for this first season of Wheel of Time Channels. It's amazing.
And you truly are a hardcore fan
That's right,
freak.
always.
All right, man, let the people know where they can find you and the Dusty Wheel.
Yeah, absolutely. We love to invite all the fans to Down to the Dusty Wheel on YouTube. Just look us up there. Every Wednesday evening, we have a live call-in talk show where we discuss the latest Wheel of Time on Prime announcements. We do live adaptations with a panel of friends, fans, and experts. We do theory discussions. We do interviews with content creators. We just have a raucous fun time speculating about the books and the television series. And look, pretty much the Dusty Wheel here is just like the books describe them. When Brandon wrote, everyone called it the rumor wheel instead. It was the best place in Camelin to listen to rumors. Most of them were untrue, but that is half the fun. Everyone had a rumor to share. Nobles, commoners, and everything in between came to the Dusty Wheel. That's what we say. Welcome to all.
All right, you can check out down below for all those links, and you can join me and Matt live in the Dusty Wheel this Wednesday, where we're going to pester him about his loony theory and about the new WoT Wednesday. Thanks for coming, Matt.
Hey, man. Thank you so much, Tom, for having me here. I can't wait to see you at the Dusty Wheel. Oh, by the way, this isn't the end of the theory. There's this whole part where Hurin and Pat and Fane are cousins. Well, anyway, we'll cover it then. See you Wednesday. Good night, everyone.
All right, I got to clear my head after that loony theory. While I'm doing that, there's a new book coming out in November that I'm pretty excited about. It's called Fate of the Fallen by Kel Kade. Dragonmount put a review out saying that the author wove a tapestry of fascinating characters who were easy to love. This book is going to subvert a bunch of the more common fantasy tropes. I personally love when you can really get into characters quickly. It helps me really fall into the story. I read the free sample that was posted on dragonmount.com, and I really think it's worth checking out. Fate of the Fallen Kel Kade, November 5th. Check it out. All right, so there's a lot of Wheel of Time YouTubers out there right now. Let's see who our social media correspondent, Ebony Adamanis, thinks we should be checking out.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Ebony. Why don't you go ahead and tell me and all of the wonderful people out there on the interwebs who we should be checking out on YouTube.
Well, there's a handful of YouTube channels that every Wheel of Time fan should follow. Today I've got 4 for you. In no particular order, we'll start out with Nablus. Nablus does an in-depth discussion of rumors, news, and pretty much anything that has to do with Wheel of Time. He's got a solid audience and has plans for a community website. Then there's Daniel Green, who we talked about in a previous episode. Daniel covers a range of topics in the fantasy genre, but pays special attention to Wheel of Time. Then there's the Dusty Wheel, which you already covered. And last but not least, there's Reading the Pattern. This is a new channel which is currently doing a reread and discussion of Eye of the World, but they have plans to cover the TV show and the rest of the series.
Perfect, sounds great. Sounds like there's some really knowledgeable people out there. Thanks, Ebony.
You're welcome, Tom. Bye.
All right, that's it. Show, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget we do our show bi-weekly, so the next one for this show will be out later this month. WoT Wednesday's coming up. Matt Hatch will be talking about it on the Dusty Wheel. I'll try not to make too much of a fool of myself on that show since we're going to be doing it live. And that's all we got for you. Peace.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. And we'd really appreciate it if you'd share this video on social media. If you've got a friend that likes Wheel of Time, tell them about us. And I'd like to also give a special thanks to our show sponsor, Tor Books, and our wonderful Patreon community. If you'd like to see more about how our show is made, or get some insight into the Wheel of Time, you can become a Patreon contributor. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow Dragon Mount on all social media.